Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. Here's the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka 2 Code Kimber on the building, bro. What's good?
It's Tuesday night, man. We told y'all we was coming back. My boy put out the interview that he did, man. Kudos, man. Good job, man. Doing what you do. Salute to the franchise. 3 time.
Appreciate you, brother.
Uh, but yeah, man, it's Tuesday, man. Not too much excitement. It's just NXT 2.0. We gonna see what the card do, and hopefully they put on a good show. But I don't know, man. I do not know. No Dynamite tomorrow, so we going to bring you another shooting from the hip. We gotta do something. We can't just not do nothing. Man, we take enough time off, so we gotta bring you something, man. So, franchise, man, my guy. Let's run through this match card, man. Let's talk about what's going to happen.
All right, man. So tonight we got that boy, Big Dog, Odyssey Jones versus Andre Chase. Then we get the in-ring return to Tony D'Angelo. And then, of course, man, we get the hyped up match between the NXT champion, Mr. Daddy's Home, the Sicilian psychopath, Mr. Tommaso Ciampa, and the upstart Bron Breaker versus the soon-to-be new NXT Tag Team Champions, whenever that may be. GYV, the Grizzly Young Veterans. And, of course, right now, that's all we got announced for the card as of yet. But then we also can't forget, man, you got the new NXT champion, new NXT North American champion, Carmelo Hayes. I'm pretty sure he's going to make an appearance on the card. You got Io and Zoe, the tag team champions. Of course, you got Big Mommy Cool, the NXT women's champion. And, of course, we got a Halloween Havoc coming up next week. So I'm pretty sure all of your NXT champions will make some type of announcement or a return on the card here tonight, setting up for next week. But too cold, man. You said it last week. You got a little sleepy, man. It's a little bit of a snooze fest for you. Tonight, heading into Halloween Havoc. Next week, we're all right. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck the formalities. I try. I'm trying to be unbiased here because we are journalistic people. We have great pride and integrity in what we do, but at the same time, man, we some city boys, man. We're gonna talk that shit. Hey, let's be real, man. All right, so AEW spanked SmackDown in the demographic. Now overall, of course, SmackDown had the better ratings. Yeah, we get that. But I want to tie that into NXT right now, man, because NXT, a lot of people the last few weeks have really not been feeling it. Actually, honestly, since the rebrand of 2.0, a lot of people haven't been feeling it. I've been optimistic. You've had your moments of optimism as well. But tonight, man, it seems like you aren't as excited about NXT as you were once upon a time. Is that a temporary thing, or are you truly not excited for the direction that this brand is going
in? The direction is going to take time for true excitement. What we were excited for is no longer what we are getting, but it is what we were always getting. We were always getting new people and a lot of young talent. The only difference was we weren't getting so much young talent, and they were getting pushed over the veteran talent. That's the difference in what we weren't getting. And because WWE is in such a rush to find that next big star to supposedly kill the competition, which they're not going to do. AEW is going to continue to do their thing, and their thing is going to continue to generate money and what it does. WWE, we already understand, is a conglomerate. It's global, man. Dude, look, AEW and WWE are on two different levels. All right, we understand.
Right.
Anybody that's really making any real big fuss of anything, man, you're just arguing just for the sake of arguing. You did. Let's just be real. All right, if we gonna keep it street, we gonna talk that talk, man. That's just what it is. Of course, we are fans of WWE. Of course, we understand what it is and what it produces. But at the same time, man, like I said, AEW is just that something different, man. It's just that place where it's the wrestling place where you really get to see the people be who they are, who they want to be, and do what they want to do. And yeah, some of it works and some of it doesn't. But WWE is the same exact damn way. It's not as if WWE is doing everything perfect, and that's the one thing that I definitely have an issue with when people are arguing. you act as if what WWE is doing is perfect, and it's not. It's crap. Like it's we're tired of it. Like we're all tired of the same shit. And yeah, they're giving us something different, but they're not. They're giving us the different, but then they only hold on to it for a couple of weeks and then they just throw it away to the side. And that's what we're tired of. Like that's the difference. And it's just like we are tired of being told what we like when we get to see what we like, and we either like it or we don't like it. That's what's drawing people. It's just to the fact, yo, we like this. No, we don't really like that. All right, cool. Maybe they'll come out with something different. Oh shit, that kind of caught my eye. All right, cool. Or you bring somebody comes over. Oh damn, they got this guy over here. He decided to come over. Oh, I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna watch him. I'm gonna watch his matches. Brian Danielson, CM Punk, Adam Cole. Like those are names. And is everything in what they're doing great? No. But is some of what they're doing really great? Yes. Is everything that WWE doing great? No. But is some of the stuff they're doing great? Yes. That's just all it is, man. And I want people to kind of understand that a little bit. But people like to argue. As human beings, we like conflict. We say we want peace, but we also want conflict. So look, NXT is just it's the unfortunate, because if there was any real importance to NXT, Vince would have promoted it more. I think he took advantage of them just moving to the network and just thinking that was just going to fix everything, and didn't really give it its due. When you had the opportunity, you made them look good. When the last, what was that, Crown Jewel, where they all got stuck, and NXT showed up and took over SmackDown. Dude, that was awesome.
But you had no choice, because you didn't have nobody else. So of course now you got a bunch of people in his mind, probably thinking like, who the fuck are these? And who the fuck are these guys? So you had no choice but to make them look good.
Okay, that is true. That is true, and I'm glad you said that. I definitely don't want to leave that out. It wasn't by design, so we can't give Vince credit for that. And that's kind of the sad part. You can't even get credit for that. The Crown Prince has to get credit for that, because he held y'all up. So that happened, but that happened, and you saw the reaction from it. Like people were like, "Yo, the third brand decided bump this. We gonna take it over. We here. We gonna showcase." And what did we end up getting? We ended up getting Adam Cole versus Damon Bryant, and it was an awesome 20-25 minute match. Like they had an awesome match, man. That was awesome. And then he shows up and he has a match with Seth Rollins, and then you get Keith Lee and all them coming out at the end. Like that was awesome to see. And then we got Survivor Series, and then that was awesome. But you didn't build on that. You could have built on that and made people watch NXT if you made NXT feel important. And that, to me, is where they dropped the ball in the war with AEW on Wednesdays when they were going head to head. You never made it feel important. You never, and you had this opportunity. You had this opportunity for what, 3 years? What was that? 3 years ago when that happened? Was that 16, 17 when that happened? So it's like you could have built something then and made NXT more important. You had to, but your ego and how you were running the company changed things up. But I don't want to talk too much. This is just a pre-show. I just want to get my thoughts off. I ain't talk to the people in a minute, but for me, that's just what it is, man. Is you had the opportunity, but your ego of this product that is supposed to be your developmental third brand with these 28, 30-year-old indie stars is more appealing than what you're producing out. But it is what it is.
I mean, no, man. I mean, you definitely hit the nail right on the head. And of course, man, I didn't get a chance to do it earlier, but man, shout out to Leo, shout out to Benjamin, shout out Earl, shout out to everybody that's on this stream right now. But yeah, dude, like you, oh my God, hello. There we go, Alicia Taylor. I ain't seen her in forever, man. I'm like, damn, man. They pulled an Unvivian on the first Prince. They got rid of the brown skin and put the light skin on there. Like we ain't gonna notice. So we got the original Alicia Taylor back. Yeah, how dare y'all try to unviv us as we got that boy, man, the new NXT North American champion coming out with that boy Trick Daddy Dallas, Carmelo Hayes. But nah, man, I mean, you nailed it right on the head. We ain't gonna take too much longer, man. But I do want to kind of double down on what you said because think about this, man. Let's even go back to when you and I and at the time Joe when we first started this podcast and we didn't watch NXT weekly. We wasn't watching NXT. What was at the time? What every Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember when it came on the network.
It was every Wednesday or every Tuesday or Wednesday on the network.
Yeah. So when it came on the network, dude, we didn't watch NXT every single week. But I guess what? Whenever an NXT takeover came over, we never missed it. It was crazy. How many takeovers have we watched and didn't know who the hell was on the card? But then we ended up like texting in the group chat after the fact, like, bro, that takeover was dope. Dude, you see that ladder match with the Velveteen Dream? Bro, did you see Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa rip each other head off? Bro, did you see who was it at the time, man?
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, like, bro,
KO.
like, it was crazy. It KO. We'll be having group chats about people who, like, dude, okay. When EO first came on the scene, like, how happy was like, oh, shit, okay, I love EO, because we was already on the Oscar wave, right?
I was going to say Oscar,
yeah. And then we got EO. Then what about Shayna Baszler when she first came in NXT? You know what I'm saying?
The Four Horsewomen, man. I mean, like the people that we got now. Granted, yes, a lot of them were the younger, like the 20. They were like either 27s to 32s, but they were all the hot indie people coming off the indies. Now, yeah, granted, some of them were coming through WWE. Granted, but a lot of the bigger names, when you really think about it, man, Seth Rollins, Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose at the time, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, well, not AJ Styles, but who else? Who else is a big champion that came
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke, like Shinsuke came over from New Japan, but he was New Japan. Like, dude, like, come on, man. Like, a lot of these guys were from these other companies. You didn't create them, dude. They came from somewhere else. So for you to have that problem with the development now because you think it's not working, it's also not working, man, because one, again, restrictions. There's restrictions to what people can do, and AEW offers a freer mentality. Period. That's just what it is. They offer a freer mentality. If it works, you good. If it needs work, we got this revelation and this dark mat that you can go and harness your craft and do what you do. And then, come back. You can build yourself up. If it don't work, go take some time off. Let's repackage. Let's bring you back. Let's try something new. Instead of go sitting and catering for 6 months and we'll use you when we think we got something for you or when somebody gets hurt and we need somebody.
And that's what I can respect about Tony Khan. And once again, everything Tony Khan does isn't perfect. Like you said, dude, when AEW, when they first started, it was fun to watch from the jump because it was new, it was fresh, and you got to see. And I'm about to get to that because, like, with WWE, like, everybody, even though there's different move sets, there's still like that sameness to the way matches are presented and performed in WWE, like the cookie cutter,
and right? The same type of things, the same type of matches over and over and over.
So with AEW, it was a breath of fresh air because no two matches on the card flowed the same. The main thing that we took away from AEW, though, and this is really when you kind of start comparing the two, was the one thing you say about WWE. Yeah, there's a certain formula, there's a certain systematic style that they have, even though it's like watching San Antonio Spurs, right? So WWE, they may not always be the flashiest or the most entertaining at times, but no matter what, they find ways to win. You got Tim Duncan. He ain't the prettiest, most flashiest player in the paint, but guess what? He gonna get it done on the boards. Big Tim D's gonna get his bucket. He'll get his double.
Yeah, he gonna hit that bank shot. No, Timmy gonna bring you that 25 and 10 and 3 and 5, 3 to 5 blocks. Hell yeah.
And the thing is, like, with AEW, it's it's flashy, high pace, transition, running up and down, over the court all day long. But then again, a lot of turnovers. You know what I'm saying? They you know, they passing the ball to the wrong teammate a lot of walking through matches, a lot of walking through spots, a lot of missed times. It was one of the things we basically complained about a lot. Besides the walking through, whenever they do a spot to the outside, you see everybody come together like
It was
27
it
different
was
damn
it was too
spots.
it was too
Yeah,
oh yeah okay, come on now, 1 2 3, yeah,
yeah,
together. And it's like, come on man,
yeah,
y'all can y'all do better with that? But they
yeah,
listen to that. That's the
yeah.
reason why
And
people have
they
respect
got
for,
better.
but that's the reason why the respect for AEW grew. I know we're getting to get out
Yeah,
of here. It's 8:08. We're gonna sit here and watch. We're gonna come back for the main event. But that's what made AEW grow better, and that's what made people respect it. Is because when people said that, you saw the difference week and week by week by week.
yeah,
You saw them change and do more and do better, man. What did I say about Sammy Guevara? Man, I hate this dude. I don't like this dude. I see the potential, but man, he needs to he needs to pick it up a little bit. And now look at him now. He's the TNT champion. When it's like you got to give him an opportunity, because they're not going to get it right then and there. Like, yeah, they're good, but they're going to have their moments early on, especially for AEW. They had their moments early on, man, because they still didn't have much. You had a lot of guys that weren't used to being on the spotlight like that. So the
yeah,
fact that they were on a spotlight where people could see them and they can shine, but they all weren't ready for that. So they had to do what they had to do, but it didn't always hit. It still doesn't always hit from time to time, but it's a lot better than what it was in year one. It's a
yeah.
lot better, and they got a lot more competition, and it's just different. But tonight is NXT 2.0. We're gonna see how it rolls out. Like I said, we're gonna come back for the main event. Talk to shit, talk about what happened or whatever, and then yeah, man, we'll do what we do, man. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I am Too Cold. He is the franchise, man. We gonna come back at the main event, man. So make sure y'all turn on those notifications. And man, we'll see y'all later, man. Peace.